In part of the game in success early access, Tencent Games is largest publisher of the video games in China, approached Bluehole that same month with a offer to the publish PUBG in China. However, in the China Audio Video Digital Publishing Associations issued statement in October 2017 in discussed battle royale style games starting that they are too violent and divided from China's values of socialism, deeming harmful to young consumers. The following month, however, PUBG is reached for a formal agreement with the Chinese government allow release of the game in the country. With Tencent as the publisher partner, however, the same made the make sure alleged with the socialist values and traditional China's morals. South Korea in the game is market to describe the cacao game. Despite the lack of Chinese publisher prior to the Tencent deal, players China in had found ways to acquire and play the games through Steam's via proxies and the networking tricks to the address and PUBG Corporation planet add to maximum client ping limit for the servers, which can reduce for the issue and latency problems and prevent some of the cheating. That was the accord. This would not prevent course rejoin matching, but may make it difficult for same players play outside their resign of the have a foreign internet infrastructure. Tansen has also helped identifying to reporting around 30 software programs to China's police that can be used to cheat and public loading and to over 100 arrests by the beginning 2018. And separately, this technical issue, in addition of the largest number of China's players, has the created complaints of the players community. Some Western players fear that many Chinese players are the cheat in the game biting, exploring some of the networking latency issues, something that PUBG Corporation continued to the address as the games and out early access. However, the small number of players call over the server segregations by the region and had a recoil insult at Chinese players. The encountered in the game, Greeny was disappointed with his attitude, calling in this graceful as the player community respect Chinese players more as their number of the key part of the game success. Green also identified that players can easily get around switch region locks usual virtual private networking making opportunity in from a public corporation. Eventually, identification based making October 2018 thought the players reported issue connectivity and slowing matching. PUBG Live is the free version PUBG that's the mean to the be better playable on the low computers by the having significant reduction of the graphic digital and other other features, but the otherwise features complete with the full game and version is the means of player reason why the game's a minimum specification and made the difficult average players achieve with the beta launch further releasing in Thailand in January 2019 and Europe of the October. PUBG Lite was a shutdown on April 29, 2021. The personal computer console versions of the PUBG will transition from the free play model on January 12, 2022. A new account there the called Battleground Plus will be available for purchase that include additional customization items and games expensive boost with the owners of the that is a preset before the upgraded and upgrade the Battleground Plus automatically on January 12, 2021. The game was become a free to play with this update. Players want to play in the ranked mode and play custom matches need to play and $13 for the Battleground Plus service. Players who is previously wanted the game and receive Battleground Plus for free consoles. Green was a part of Microsoft press conference during E3 2017 announced the PUBG would be coming in Xbox One the Ultimate console exclusive sometimes, and by the end 2017 using the Xbox game preview the easily early access opportunity to last is Utility Green said the Microsoft was directly involved in the protecting but the providing assistance to make sure port is good, and the most of the Uploading responsibilities are the being down and indicator of Spanish developer. However, Gamescom and the year Behul appointment that Microsoft Studios would be publishing the Xbox and versions of the Wavelength to the Planet 2017 release for the version Green said the Microsoft support has been held by servers Western not Xbox One the version, and but improving the performance and security of the Windows version further by being part of the group of the studios under the Microsoft banner. They have the available in the technology from the developers which as a improved water reading and technology development, and that they had a development series. Microsoft consider PUBG is the important product. A project to the restrain the company ability to be a more than just a publisher. According to the Microsoft Nikkei, Bihar the who the lead the project Bihar the said they have a giving and PUBG as a will get treatment for the Xbox airport provide service from their advanced technology group and time support from the coalition and another Microsoft Studios subsidiaries. A scheme also stated that what as interest course platform play behind the Windows and console version but did not have anticipate anticipate this is the release feature as the um, need to determine how to mitigate at advanced keyboard and mouse using pairs would be offered those using and controllers. A tight game preview edition at the earlier access version Xbox was the released December on 12 2000 to boot digital physical format to promote and Microsoft as a real life and supply. I created of Australia's with them foreign the continuous Xbox 100 the battleground machines using passcodes publish along the top location also social media's Xbox version include Xbox version and rather two is a continued official release of the game's review from September 4 2018 release of the announced by a post of the office website the game launched November 10 2020 Xbox Series X PUBG Corporation confirmed the Xbox X Series X version will features and considered 60s fps as gameplay with Xbox Series S version features and 30 fps gameplay. However, the climate frame rate cap will rest in the near future. The game also features a clean transition and cross-platform play with the announcement. The Xbox release PUBG Corporation started the year and planned for additional platforms which as a PlayStation. In the interview of shortly Gamescom Green said to the deal with Microsoft did not exclusive PlayStation and 4 port on the their focus at exclusive PlayStation for the and focus Xbox